So Usyk Fury is finally going to happen. I have accused Tyson Fury of running away from this fight and ducking this fight for too many times, and I still have some questions. When I accused him of running away from Usyk, from aging Usyk, for playing mental games, for waiting until somebody else like Dubois or somebody else beats Usyk so he doesn't have to fight him. Some people agreed, some people disagreed, but I have a couple of questions for those who disagreed with me. So why, when Tyson Fury was saying that he was ready each time the fight was supposed to happen, and it was supposed to happen four times, like in most recent times, it was supposed to happen a year ago, definitely, when Usyk accepted that 70-30 split. There was nothing in the way, and yet Frank Warren accuses Team Usyk of pulling out of the fight. So if Tyson was ready, why he looked as fat as heck a year ago? Definitely not like he looks like now. He was ready to fight Usyk. Why he didn't look the same a year ago when Usyk supposedly pulled out after accepting 70-30? Ridiculous. But then they had to fight in December. Whose fault was that didn't happen? Tyson's Fury, because he nearly lost to Ngannou, got knocked down. And he was like, yeah, the fight is still gonna happen in December, and then after the fight, see you after Christmas. So that was a clever tactics, and the same for the 17th of February. If Tyson Fury was ready to fight Usyk on 17th of February and only caught that can happen with anyone, this shit happens and so on and so on. So why was he allowing to get himself caught 2 weeks before the fight? He arrives in Saudi Arabia for this fight 2 weeks before. Like he arrives to Saudi Arabia chilling, no hard training, no sparring, which is right. You don't have to put wear and tear on yourself just weeks before the fight. You want to take it easy. You're on your peak. You need to preserve your peak and take it easy. But why he was sparring? He got caught on the 2nd of February or somewhere around that day. So 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks before the February fight date, he was allowing himself to rough himself up. There's something wrong with that cut, because definitely the guy who was sparring with him, he knew that he was preparing Tyson Fury for the biggest fight of his life, for the biggest paycheck of his life, and he was in the camp of Tyson Fury. He was supposed to help him to prepare, not wear and tear him down and make him worse before the fight, and make him some disadvantages before the fight. So the guy was sparring, roughing him up 2 weeks before the fight, knowing that he saw an elbow. Come on, in that shady quality video that then doesn't show any blood, and somebody shouts, "Oh, he got cut." Seconds before the elbow even reaches his forehead. So there are a lot of questions about that. I think that was a clever strategy. I don't know how they pulled it with the cut. I don't know how that cut healed so fast. Like a couple of weeks later, Tyson Fury was looking fine with that cut. I don't know how he lost so much weight so shortly. I had heard some comments like that cut happened because they needed PEDs to cycle off. Pre-testing showed that he may fail the test and so on. And then I look at him now, and he has lost a lot of weight. And he wasn't on a mission just to lose weight. You still would have to train with your plans, with your technical trainings, with your boxing training, and so on. So, and in such a short amount of time, you lose so much weight. So I got a lot of questions in terms of potential PEDs in terms of the mind games, or not mind games, but how Tyson Fury manipulated the fight with Usyk, waiting him out, waiting somebody to beat Usyk before he fights him, so he doesn't have to. Making jerking camps for Usyk when Usyk had to go through rough, tough camps, get to his peak, and then the fight cancelled at least 2 times, last year and February this year when Usyk was in hard training camps. And that's pure Tyson Fury. In one of my videos, I was already discussing that, how he avoided Klitschko rematch. So Klitschko didn't allow anybody to come close and fight him unless it was on his terms. And he made sure that if anything happens, he has that rematch close, so legally he could reclaim his belts, kind of like AJ had with Andy Ruiz and with Usyk. So he immediately knew that there was a second option to reclaim the belts. And Klitschko was a decade long champion. The guys had to approach and be allowed to fight for all of those belts, lineal championship. So it had to be on Klitschko terms. So Klitschko allowed this fight with Tyson Fury happen, making sure the rematch clause was there. So Tyson Fury knew that there was no way he legally can fight and avoid that rematch. So he orchestrated that mental breakdown, depression, whatever. That was just a plan to retire from boxing. And as soon as Klitschko was retired himself, he jumped back, knowing that he could beat probably the rest of them and claim he was the greatest of all time. Because he knew Klitschko was going to come ready and different. He had received a lot of criticism after the Fury fight that he wasn't engaging, and you could see that from the AJ fight. So Klitschko would have come different, ready to engage and ready to reclaim those belts. Tyson Fury knew this, that Klitschko was coming a different and more aggressive fighter, kind of like he did show up for the AJ fight. So I have a lot of questions for Tyson Fury, and to those who were claiming that was Team Usyk and Usyk who pulled out the fights before last year, and Tyson Fury was ready to fight Usyk anytime. So why he didn't look this ready when Usyk supposedly pulled out a year ago? And how did he lose this much weight so fast? And how he allowed to get himself cut 2 weeks before that, the February fight, and now he's chilling for 2 weeks in Saudi Arabia, easy workouts, media, and so on, which is the right way. So there are a lot of things that Tyson Fury was cheating, and I hope it doesn't help him come the fight night. These are my thoughts.